My name is Michaela Robertson. I live in Blandire. Neighbourhood Networks is a group that includes people with learning difficulties, and you go out and about in your community. I've learned how to be more independent. I studied at college for 7 years, and I felt like I had built no confidence within that 7 years, but since joining the network I've been a member for 2 years, and I feel like I've built more confidence in the 2 years than I have been at college. I hope you can figure out a way that you can give us the funding again.
When they had the funding, there was a lot for the students today. They were giving them new skills today. Like, I got learnt how to go on the bus to go to Gresca, which I've never done before. To me, they've lent us a heck of a lot. The council shut it down, and they didn't give us a reason why they done it. And they've not been invited to come to the meeting to explain why they done it. They didn't come, and I exploded that day. I'm so angry about it. I just do not agree with what they've done. I'll not forgive them. No chance.
My name is Rehan Mohammed. I've been in the network, East Renfrewshire Transitions Network, it's coming up for 4 years in October. So their job is to make sure that everything's running smoothly, organise things, activities, do support plans, but obviously that's not placed due to what's happening with the network. I think it's ending due to funding. Actually feels kind of devastating to see that this is happening and it's ending, because for me it's helped me in so many ways.
Start 2023, I started growing. I was a bit unsettled at the start, but I got better and gradually over time, and all the members, the staff, have seen me grow as a person. It gave me a structure, a routine, trying new activities, meeting new people, and building some positive connections. So basically, when I got the phone call to say that the funding is stopped, I just getting crashing down on me. It's made me feel mixed emotions, like, what am I going to do? I'll feel a bit lost without it, I would have to say. It'll impact my mental health a little bit. It'll be a devastating blow for them, because some of them will probably, a lot of them don't have other stuff outside. The network is what keeps them going. It gets them out of the house. It builds their confidence, they build social connections, they made a lot of new friends, and I think it's definitely going to be a devastating blow, and for their families and their other friends as well.
Life can often feel overwhelming for individuals with autism and learning disabilities, especially when it comes to forming connections with others. This was the reality for our son Ken. As parents, we yearned to see Ken thrive, find a place where he could feel understood, accepted and valued. Our search for support led us to Neighbourhood Networks, the community-based organisation that aims to foster inclusion and build social connections among its members. Little did we know at the time that joining Neighbourhood Networks would mark the beginning of a significant and positive transformation in Ken's life. At first, Ken was hesitant. As the weeks passed, we began to notice subtle changes in Ken. He started to look forward to the weekly meetups. Ken began to find joy in participating.
The friendships Ken formed through Neighbourhood Networks were perhaps the most remarkable aspect of his journey. Through these friendships, Ken learned valuable social skills and, most importantly, he discovered the joy of companionship. The impact on Ken's life has been profound. He is now more confident, more engaged, and far less anxious about social situations. It's not an exaggeration to say that Neighbourhood Networks has transformed his life.
I'm Kenneth Barr. I'm 37 years old. I live in the south side of Glasgow. So what Neighbourhood Networks has done for me is it's given me more confidence, got me out and about more to places where I haven't known. Network got me to socialise more with new people. It's so that we don't become isolated and then we're just another statistic.
My name is Harry. I'm in the network, Eastern Network. We've got different activities. Go out restaurants, and sometimes we go out birthday dinners and drinks and that.
Hi, my name is Martin Kenny. I'm the father of Harry Kenny. He joined when he was 16, and between 12 and 16 he spent much of his time in his room unless he was out with the family. I was essentially his full-time friend as well as his father. Then we heard about Neighbourhood Networks and Harry joined, and it was life-changing. He'd go out to meet with them, which developed his travel skills, his social skills. One night, 3 months later, we heard him talking in the evening to his new friends on WhatsApp from his bedroom, and he was laughing out loud. He cried. He was so happy. As a CA, I'm very well aware of how budgets work and therefore realise this ERC decision would the knock-on impact to other ERC budgets, which will be at a far greater cost than your savings from this decision. Please, can you change this decision?
My name is Steve Lynn. I live in East Kilbride, and I formerly was a member of the East Kilbride Neighbourhood Networks for 5 years until it was shut down recently. To be honest with you, I'm disappointed and pretty much heartbroken as well. I mean, I was a bit optimistic about how things are going to plan out afterwards, but knowing how things have been going, like the pandemic, it's been a bit of a disaster. It feels like it's like a good smack to the face. Things aren't going to really help people in the community, members of the network who have been struggling to do things that they've never done before, and now that opportunity's been cut off them recently, it makes them feel like they're uncertain. It's like school, basically, when most kids in school finish at in time, but what happens afterwards? And without support, it's basically back to square one, but with a bit of a heartbreak.
My name is Christopher Shepherd. I'm 23 years old, I'm from Clarkson, and I've been part of Neighbourhood Network since 2022. We do cooking clubs, public living rooms, sometimes go to the cinema and have meals at restaurants and cafes. The network has lost its funding because of a council deficit of £90 million. Honestly feels terrible. Just made my heart sink, stretch out like clay like that. Not cool. Yeah, over time I just get more lonely there with nothing else going in my life. The Neighbourhood Network's kind of like a lifeline. I mean, I have plenty of home to do, but not as fun or curricular or engaging as what Neighbourhood Networks are doing. Please do something. Anything. I don't care what you do, as long as there's a positive outcome for us. Please do something, especially this time.
We've been part of Neighbourhood Networks for the last 18 months. It's the only support from social work that my son has had, and we're supported as a family. People with autism can't relate to the world can't relate to them, but they can all relate to each other, but they need support to do that. They need support to communicate and connect, and Neighbourhood Networks provides that. It gives them friendships, it gives them positive experiences, it supports their mental health massively. By removing this, you're removing the support that our youngsters need just to be part of the world. Please think very seriously about this, because you're lighting a fuse for other huge problems that are going to put pressures on other services, particularly within social work. Our kids are brokenhearted about this, as we are as families. Please don't take away any form of independence that they have had. Thank you.